Thank you in advance for doing that. All right, guys. So let's look at this. Now, as you can see in this picture, this is a real picture, right? At Suvarnabhumi International Airport. It's getting quite busy. You guys remember before COVID, Suvarnabhumi was always a very, very busy, hectic, airport, right? But since COVID, it's been like almost nobody is so quiet. And now the activities are coming back. So hopefully that will help out with the economy. Okay. All right. So here is, oh, wrong picture. But anyways, here is the article. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out the article and I want you to listen along, okay? Listen really well. And you will see there are some words, highlighted words in orange. And those are the words that maybe you didn't know, maybe you know already, maybe you didn't know. And so hopefully you will learn something. Kun Panita said, hello, Trainer Ben. Hello back to you. Thanks for being here. And yeah, once again, I see like 34 people on Trainer Ben Knowledge Hub Facebook page. I have. If you want to just watch, then that's fine. But if you want to talk to me, comment below and want me to read your comments, come over to Bangkok Post Learning Facebook page right now, so that I can talk to you. Kun Rashinigon, hello from Songkla. Hey, good to have you back. I'm so happy that you guys are returning to me every week. So that's really awesome, guys. Okay, so I'm going to read now the first paragraph. Listen really well, okay? Listen and try to copy me. The first day of Thailand's reopening to fully vaccinated visitors saw just over 3,000 passengers arriving at Suvarnabhumi Airport, plus 3,613 at other international airports. Okay, let's take a look at the meaning of this. All right. So you know that yesterday, was the first day that Thailand has reopened the country. Okay. But it's only for those who have been fully vaccinated, right? They must have at least, 2 doses of the vaccine. Okay. But what we saw was only a little bit over 3,000 passengers. So, I mean, it's not a lot, okay? It's a start, but it's not a lot. So, passengers, do you know passengers? I think most of you do. So, passengers in Thai means ผู้โดยสาร, right? And because there are many, don't forget the S, guys. I notice many Thai people like to drop the S, right? Just be careful. When you want to communicate in English, you have to make it clear, okay? All right, so these people arrived in Suvarnabhumi Airport. Now, that's the biggest airport in Thailand, right? But there are actually more because in Thailand, we have many international airports. Now, in the other airports combined, there were 3,613 passengers. Okay, so I'm going to continue reading the second one. Suvarnabhumi Airport's general manager said the majority of the flights arrived from Europe. One of the 3,000 plus travelers, about 2,300 were foreign tourists, while the rest were Thai returnees. There was some congestion reported at screening stations. Okay, so at every airport there is a general manager. เป็นผู้จัดการ, right? So this general manager said that the majority of flights, now the majority of means most of, right? The majority means the major part, most part. So most of the flights or the majority of the flights. Okay, first, can you say majority of? The majority of the flights. Good. Okay, so the majority of the flights, okay, came from Europe, right? Like, Germany, England maybe, etc. Okay, so out of the 3,000 plus travelers who came to Suvarnabhumi, right? about 2,300 were foreign tourists, right? Meaning they're not Thai, okay? They're not Thai. Uh-huh. And the rest, meaning 3,000 plus minus 2,300 were Thai returnees, okay? So what is returnees? Guys, can you say returnees? So are you curious? Are you wondering what does it mean, returnees? Okay, you know the word return, right? Return means to come back, okay? So returnees is people who come back. So of course, they're Thai, meaning they're back to their home country. You know, they're Thai people, right? And look, there was some congestion. Congestion, when you say the word congestion, make sure that you say it with the CH sound, okay? The CH phonetic sound. Congestion, congestion. Congestion. Why do I have to stress this? Because many people say congestion, right? It's not chan, right? It's congestion. Okay, can you say one more time? Congestion. Good. So congestion means it means there were a lot of people, not much room to breathe, basically, and the congestions were reported at screening stations. Okay. Station means Sathani, right? The place. Screening means to check. The checking stations. Okay, where they check, the documents and check if you possibly have COVID or, flu or something like that. Okay, moving on, guys. This third paragraph. Guys, if you have questions, please send your questions in the comment box. I would like to see them. All right, guys? So don't be shy. Okay? Congestion. That's good, Kun Pum. Thanks for the transliteration. Congestion, like this. Guys, you can say it like this. Thank you, Kun Pum. Great. I have an assistant teacher. Okay, so guys, according to the Transport Ministry's estimates, about 3,260 international flights will arrive at Suvarnabhumi Airport this month, carrying 135,407 passengers. Okay, guys, did you catch that? So, Transport Ministry, what is the Thai name, guys? What is the Thai name? กระทรวง is it กระทรวงคมนาคม or something? What is the actual technical name for that? You guys, if you know, help me out, okay? Or I can just quickly find out. Oh, กระทรวงคมนาคม. Yes, I was right. Just making sure. So, estimates, guys, estimates. Can you say this word? Now, estimates, the word is actually estimate, right? Now, estimate can be noun, like in this case. It can be a verb. It can be an adjective. Now, depending on its function, the pronunciation is slightly different, okay? So in this case, it's a noun. You say estimates. Estimates, right? We don't say estimate, right? Estimates. So estimates means that it's a number that you think is correct, right? If you think, oh, it should be correct. So they kind of like approximate or guess, right? Okay, so they guess that there were there will be this many flights, okay, 3,000 plus flights this month, right, in November, carrying at least this number, okay, 100,000 plus people. Okay, and the last slide here, guys, if you're following still, just like before, every time I always ask, please type 1 in the comment box so I know that you are studying still and I'm not I'm not boring you. Okay, all right, guys, so let's continue. The first flight which arrived at Suvarnabhumi Airport under the new rules was an All Nippon Airways flight from Tokyo with 11 foreigners and 32 Thais on board. Very cool word here, on board. Okay, so the first flight after the reopening, okay, was this airways here, All Nippon Airways, right? And you can see the name Nippon, right? So you could guess that, oh, it's a Japanese airlines, right? So it's from Tokyo and it carried 11 foreigners and 32 Thais. So when you say on board, first of all, can you guys say on board? Okay, so on board, on board, it means on the transport. Okay, so in this case, it's a plane. So on board is on the plane, right? On the plane, right? Okay. Next, passengers were required to undergo strict COVID-19 screening upon arriving at the airport, which was conducted by airport staff in PPE suits. Now, passengers, you know, ผู้โดยสาร, right? So they were made to do something. They were required, they were made to, they were forced to do what? To undergo. Now, this is really good, guys. If you want to get good at writing, even speaking, you need to learn words like this, okay? If you know how to do it, it's going to help you look better, meaning you look more professional when you communicate in English. I'm going to teach you how to use this word, okay, after this slide. So undergo, it means basically to go through, okay? To go through. ต้องผ่านพ้นผ่านกระบวนการบางอย่าง. Now, go through, not the good thing. Usually I don't want to call it bad, but it's like unpleasant, you know? Let's just keep it simple. You know, bad feeling or bad, you know, unpleasant situation like that, you know? Just keep it simple. So think about it. What do you have to go through? If you have to go through, for example, like a physical checkup where maybe you might get a needle, a shot or something, you can say, I have to undergo a physical checkup, something like that. Okay, I will teach you this word later on. All right, so the passengers, they had to undergo the COVID-19 screening. Now, why is it like a bad feeling? Imagine there's a long line and the staff, you know, they're taking time to check that everyone is safe, they don't have COVID and all that. And so everyone has to be patient, they have to wait, all right? And so that's why they use the word undergo, okay? So it was conducted by airport staff in PPE suits. Who knows what PPE suits are? Do you guys know? Do you guys know what PPE suits are? Let me know in the comment box. Let me know in the comment box. Okay. คุณ Paulaya, Paulaya? Not sure how to say your name, sorry. This is a valuable time to learn new words. Yay. Glad to hear that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, okay. So let me show you PPE suits. So this is an example of PPE suits, guys. It's like this. So the staff, you know, they have to protect themselves, right? From getting infected with COVID-19 virus and also to not, you know, spread the virus as well. So they have to be very cautious. And so these are PPE suits. All right, guys? Okay, so got a question. What are the differences between using the words estimates, predict, or forecast for this context, which is appropriate PPE personal protective equipment? Yeah, that's the full name of it. But okay, so the question, very quickly. Okay, I want to try to explain this. So estimates, okay, these are my feelings, okay, my opinion. my feelings, my experience of using these words, okay, is not official. So estimates, I think it's like a an estimation of numbers. Usually, I think about numbers, right? Maybe weight, height, distance, hours, minutes, and all that. I use this for estimate. Now, predict, you are thinking about the future, right? Whereas estimate is like you can think about, you can try to guess the number right now, or maybe in the future too, or maybe in the past. But predict, you are thinking about the future, what it most likely will be. Forecast also. Forecast is similar to predict, but they use it for like um, like more official situations, like forecasting the weather, forecasting, I don't know, business, you need to have the numbers to analyze, right? So whereas predict is, you maybe use your own personal feeling to predict, maybe not so much of numbers. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the last one. Among those who arrived on the first day of Thailand's reopening to vaccinated visitors was a family of 4 from Frankfurt who told the Bangkok Post they were excited to be back in Thailand after 2 years. Okay, so among, remember guys, this word I taught you the last time. Among, okay guys, among, say among. Among means within the group. So let's say that this is a group, right? And they are, let's say, a group of passengers. So among there were many passengers, right? Like let's say 3,000. Now there was a family of 4 right here. So they are among the passengers, right? That's how you use the word among, right? Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. So yeah. Anyways, the family of 4 from Frankfurt. Do you know the country Frankfurt is in? Do you know? Comment below. Comment below. If you watch football, you might know. Anyways, they said they were excited. They were excited to be back in Thailand after 2 years. Okay, so they love Thailand. So excited. Everybody in here should probably know the meaning of it, right? ตื่นเต้น I highlighted this word because many people get confused between excited and exciting. Now, excited, anything with ed, has to do with feelings, how you feel, right? So I am excited. It means that wow, I'm super excited. I want to see it happen and all that, But if you said I am exciting, it's like you are complimenting yourself like a super cool person. So don't say that I am exciting, say that I am excited, all right? I just wanted to make this clear. That's all. Germany, that is correct. คุณไกรฉัตร and คุณปณิตา both said Germany. That's right. That's correct. So Frankfurt is from Germany. So that was the story, guys. That was the story. And so, multiple choice question. Okay. Who said they were excited to be back in Thailand? Okay, guys. So I just said it. Who said they were excited to be back in Thailand? So A, B, C, and D, right? A family of 2 from Frankfurt. B, a family from Tokyo who flew from Frankfurt. C, a family of 4 from Frankfurt, Germany. And D, a family from Frankfurt with 4 children. So go ahead and type down A, B, C, or D. Just choose one, all right? Which answer that you think is correct, go ahead and do that. Even if you're not sure, don't be scared to give the answer. Doesn't matter if it's wrong, okay? I will not judge, Nobody here will judge you. Just do it anyway because it's fun, guys. It's kind of like a game, you know. So, what do you think? We are getting answers. Keep the answers coming. Keep it coming. Okay. Oh, okay, guys. ใครที่ดูเทรนเนอร์อยู่ที่เพจของเทรนเนอร์นะครับเทรนเนอร์ Ben Knowledge Hub if you want to talk to me interact with me นะครับถ้าอยากจะคุยกับเทรนเนอร์มาที่เพจ Bangkok Post Learning ได้นะครับผมบอกไว้ก่อนI have to tell you okay I have to tell you because if you comment and I don't read it I'm sorry I am on Bangkok Post Learning right now okay so Okay, so let's see. คุณโมโมเศรษฐีคุณสบายใจ is back. Hey, เศรษฐี also คุณรัชนีกรเศรษฐีคุณ Being. Hey, คุณ Being. Good to have you here. Yeah, okay, cool. คุณปุ๋มเศรษฐี Okay. All right, guys. So, what is it? What is the actual answer? Here is the answer, guys. Boom. It is C. Most of you are correct. Congratulations. Okay. If you did well, go ahead and press the like button. Okay. Just to, encourage yourself, pat yourself in the back. If you got it wrong, no problem. All right. So I meant to trick you. You might have got tricked. Okay. So don't worry about that. So I said a family of 4 from Frankfurt, Germany. So a family of 4, okay, does not mean 4 children. No. It means in the family. Usually in the family, there is the mom, right? There is the dad. Now you could say a family of 2, right? Now, if they have their child, right? A kid, right? The older kid, that's a family of 3. Have another kid number 2, okay? That's a family of 4, right? So, okay, yeah. So now you know what it means, a family of 4, right? You could say a table of 4 too. If you are dining, if you're going out and eat at a restaurant and there are 6 people sitting at the table, you could say a table of 6, or you could say a table for 6 people, okay? Or, table of 6, table of 4, you could say that, guys. Okay, short answer. This is where you give me a short answer. Can be a word, can be a phrase นะครับเป็นคำสั้นๆหรือเป็นวลีก็ได้ The question is, how many passengers arrived at Suvarnabhumi Airport on the first day? Ooh, who paid attention to me? Who listened to me? Who read the article? Tell me right now, how many passengers arrived at Suvarnabhumi Airport on the first day? Now I'm asking you, Suvarnabhumi Airport only, okay? I'm giving you a hint, excluding other airports. Other international airports, we don't count. We only count Suvarnabhumi Airport. Okay, guys, go ahead and give me your estimate. Okay, number 1, คุณกรชัด said approximately 3,000 passengers. A reasonable guess. Come on, guys. Anyone else? Ooh, คุณสบายใจ gave me a definite answer. 3,607. Wow. Is that the actual number? We'll see. Come on, guys. Anyone else? I need 2 more people to answer me. 2 more people, guys. Martin Wright said, hi, Ben. I am pleased to be watching again. Nice, good, fun, and informative content. I hope to be one of the incoming passengers soon. Yeah, Martin, I think you have told me before that you were looking forward to coming back to Thailand. So I hope so too. I hope that you and your family could be back in Thailand and enjoy the time here. So Welcome you guys in advance. คุณรัชนีกร 3,206 pretty good. คุณปณิตา about 3,000 passengers. Okay, so I am going to show you the answer. The answer that was written in the article in the news. Here's the answer. Just over 3,000 passengers. Now remember, guys, it's only Suvarnabhumi Airport. There are other international airports in Thailand, like Phuket and Chiang Mai, okay? So yeah, just over, it means 3,000 plus, but not more, not like a 3,900 like that, okay? When you say just over, it means a little bit, okay? A little bit over, okay? นิดหน่อย 3,000 นิด that's the meaning in Thai. Okay, now is you guys' favorite part. Listening. Hey, we call this dictation. Dictation is basically, okay, if you have earphones, headphones, you got the speakers, okay, turn the volume up, because what you're gonna do is you're going to listen to Kun Gary, our editor, remember? And what you're gonna do, you're going to type whatever you hear, okay? I do not expect you to give me 100% of the information. No problem. 1 word is good enough. 2 words, even better. 3 words or more. That would be great, guys. But I want you to get involved right now and go ahead, listen. We're gonna play this 3 times, okay? Type down whatever you hear in the comment box. All right, guys, so in 3, 2, 1, listen.
Passengers were required to undergo strict COVID-19 screening. Passengers were required to undergo strict COVID-19 screening. Passengers were required to undergo strict COVID-19 screening.
All right, guys, so that was 3 times. Now, I know that wasn't easy, but do your best anyway. Give me at least 1 word or the key words, important words that you heard, okay? This is a test for you. Let's say a reality check for you. How much can you understand native English? This is real, okay? The way I speak slowly because I am teaching you, but I am prepping you to face real natives, okay? And they speak fast, they won't slow down, but you guys will be able to do it. Just come here every week on Bangkok Post Learning and practice with me. คุณไกรชัด คุณโมโม คุณไกรชัด คุณโมโม okay. First one, คุณไกรชัด passengers were required to undergo strict COVID-19. I think 1 word is missing. But it's pretty good though, I have to admit. Kun Momo, passengers were required to undergo strict COVID-19. Kun Boom, passengers were required for screening COVID-19. Pretty good. You got the meaning, the main idea. Kun Panita, the passengers were required to undergo strict COVID-19 screening. Very good. Kun Fame, hey Kun Fame, welcome back. Passengers were required to undergo strict COVID-19 screening. Kun Vishai, welcome back. All passengers are required for COVID-19 tests. You got the main idea there. Great job, guys. Great job. Okay. All right. So this is what Kun Gary said. Okay, guys, I'm giving you the answer now. Passengers were required to undergo strict COVID-19 screening. Well done, guys. Well done. I think those who commented below, great job. You got 80% plus. Okay, we got someone who got everything as well. Congratulations. Well done. If you didn't catch everything, don't worry about it. Just take your time. Okay, take your time. Gradually learn, improve a little bit every day. You will get there. Okay, so listen 1 more time, guys. Listen again.
Passengers were required to undergo strict COVID-19 screening. Passengers were required to undergo strict COVID-19 screening. Passengers were required to undergo strict COVID-19 screening.
Okay, well done. If you don't understand the meaning, let me know, okay?
Passengers.
Okay, all right. So, look at this. We have interesting words and phrases for you to practice. Remember at the beginning of the video, I said I was going to help you with your writing and grammar, okay? This is the part. This is where you will improve your writing significantly because you will get to practice words like this, undergo. Who knows how to use the word undergo? Not many people. I know. I have a lot of experience teaching Thai people. Not many Thai people know how to use this. You might know the meaning, but you might not feel confident enough to use it. Now, if you remember, undergo means to go through. Let's change the color. So undergo means to go through. Usually it gives you a bad feeling. It gives you a bad feeling, unpleasant feeling. Something you don't want to, but you do it anyway. For example, undergo a surgery. ต้องทำการผ่าตัด right? So surgery, is when you go to the hospital and get operated on. ผ่าตัด right? Undergo a surgery, right? At the airport, you can undergo a checkup, right? People can check, you on you, right? On your body, or check your luggage. So an example is, soldiers are required to undergo intensive training. Soldiers, ทหาร right? Soldiers are required to undergo intensive training, right? You can't just be a soldier, pick up the gun and start, firing at the enemies, right? You need the proper training. Usually it's very intense, หนักมาก so intensive training การ training ที่แบบหนักหน่วงมาก right? So this is just an example sentence. What I want you to do is I want you to use this structure ใช้โครงสร้างนี้นะครับ use this structure and change the underlined word. So change soldiers to another subject เปลี่ยนประธาน right? And change the object to something else. Change the object to something else. ต้องผ่านกระบวนการอะไร right? For example, a surgery, a checkup, some kind of training. Usually it's something that gives you a bad or unpleasant feeling, unpleasant situation. Okay? ถ้าใช้เป็นนะครับโอ้โหรู้เลยภาษานะทั้งภาษาเขียนแล้วยิ่งเอาไปพูดนะรู้มาก so I encourage you to pull this off, okay? So be willing to try. If you made some mistakes in that sentence, I can help you. I will point them out. I will help you, okay? Just try anyway. I'm going to help you out. So give you a bit of time. Go ahead and do that. Write the sentence. Write the sentence right now. Undergo. ใคร who and what, right? Who? The soldiers. What? Intensive training. Go ahead and do that right now. Ah. ใครอยู่ กับ trainer Ben Knowledge Hub นะครับ on my page you guys can come over to Bangkok Post Learning and leave your sentence right there right here in this page. So go ahead and do that. I am waiting for you right now. Kun Vichai. Oh no, that was the wrong one. The last one. Kun Panita. Yeah. My grandpa was required to undergo the surgery. See? That's a perfect sentence, guys. This is an example. You see how easy it is to use the word undergo. You just need to know that when to use the word, right? It's something that gives you a bad feeling. Who likes a surgery? Who likes being operated on? Okay? Nobody likes that. Every surgery is risky, right? And so Kun Panita's grandpa was required to undergo, the surgery. So that's really good. That's really good. Anyone else wants to share their thoughts? I'm waiting right now. I need at least 2 more people, okay, before I move on to the next word. So please do that. Um, very easy. If you don't know required to เหมือนโดนบังคับ มีโดนบังคับต้องทำ right? So the soldiers are forced to, they are made to undergo, they are made to go through a very difficult or hard training, right? We call it intensive training. So go ahead, guys. I'm waiting for 2 more sentences before I move on. So Kun Panita gave a really good sentence there. Anyone else wants to try? Kun Warapot. Students are required to undergo intensive English course. Excellent, excellent. You see, Kun Warapot gave a really good answer as well. He changed the subject from soldiers to students, right? So the students are required to undergo intensive English course. Okay. มีแค่ course เดียวใช่ไหมครับ or many courses. If many courses, put an S in there. If it's only one, you might put an article so no an intensive English course, right? And that would make it 100% perfect. Even more perfect than now. Right now is super awesome already, Kun Warapot. Kun Momo. Hospital staff told me to undergo COVID-19 measures. Okay. First of all, hospital staff, you don't need to have S in there. Staff is already plural, right? You say the staff are, for example, the staff are waiting for the customers. The staff do a good job. So you don't need to put an S in there, Kun Momo. And for everybody, I know a lot of you put S at the end of staff. You don't need to do that. To undergo COVID-19 measures. Okay. I think it's good. Okay. Thank you, Kun Momo. Kun Vishai, medical students are required to study hard. Yes. It's a very difficult subject. Medicine is a very difficult subject. So, of course, every students are required to study hard, right? Excellent job. Kun Pum. My father was required. Here's the past tense, guys. Excellent. So, if you're talking about the past tense, change is, am, are to was or were, right? In this case, employees, พนักงาน are required to, that was are. I misread. Okay, employees are still present tense. Employees are required to undergo intensive tax training course. I see. So พนักงาน right ถูกเหมือนว่าถูกบังคับเอาง่ายๆให้ undergo นะครับให้ undergo intensive tax training course. So they have to study about tax, right? About taxes. And I know it's not a pleasant thing to do, so that's why we use the word undergo. คุณสบายใจ Now that's the real past tense. My father was required to undergo blood test before seeing the doctor. Okay, great job. So that's really good. So คุณสบายใจ just to, fine tune your sentence a bit. My father was required to undergo let's say blood test is okay, or the blood test before seeing verb ing. Seeing SEEING, the doctor, DOCTOR, full stop. Okay, just to help you make it perfect. All right, guys, so now you can, if you're still typing, go ahead and send it. I'm going to move on to the second one. The majority of. Many of you can probably use this phrase. At the same time, many are not confident enough to use it. So let's use this phrase. The majority of. The majority of means most of. So if you, let's say, this is 100%, right? Let's say that 20% here, 80% here. We call this The majority. Can you say the majority? Or British accent, the majority, right? Now 20% would be the minority. The minority. When we say the majority of, it means the most of the things, right? Or people. For example, the majority of employees have a university degree. What did I say? I said the majority of employees have a university degree. So in this company, most of the staff, most employees, right? They have, at least a bachelor degree. Okay, some might have the master's degree or doctorate degree. But anyways, we said that most employees here have a university degree. So now look, the majority of, in this case, okay, look, if I use have, it means it's plural. Plural, okay? Even though I know it might seem like singular, but it's actually plural. Look at this. Okay, guys, so go ahead and change the people or thing, okay? Change people, places, or things, and change the action as well. Okay, so you could say, let's talk about football. I love football. The majority of Manchester United players have experience playing at the highest levels. The majority of my students can speak English really well. Oh, how about that? Guys, go ahead and change the majority of people, change employees to another example, people or things, right? And use the action verb, okay? Action verb. You can say have, or you can say play, you can say work, right? You can say what else? Drink. You can say deliver. You can say offer. You can say provide. Okay, so many things that you can use, so many words. I'm blocking the text. Okay, Kun Momo. The majority of Bangkokian, this is cool, guys. Bangkokian refers to Bangkok people. People residing in Bangkok, or people who are from Bangkok, right? The majority of Bangkokian got fully vaccinated. Okay, so fully vaccinated in your example is probably an adjective, so you don't need the in there. If you use the, it must be used with a noun phrase, right? So you can remove the in there. So you can say got fully vaccinated. That's good. That's good. Good job, Kun Momo. I love it. I love the sentence. Kun Vishai, the majority of Thai people are low to medium income persons. Okay. I get it. The majority of Thai people are low to medium income. You can change persons to people because you started off with people, right? And then you switch to persons. You think about many individuals, right? But I think just stick to people and people. The idea is more consistent. It sounds better to me anyway. The majority of Thai people are low to medium income people. Sounds better, but anyways, that is perfectly fine. Okay, anyone else? We got one, two. How about one more? I'm waiting for one more, guys. One more example. Go ahead. I would like to see. Okay, we got Kun Momo and Kun Vichai already. I would like to see another example from you guys. So I can wait. Okay, Kun Patty and Kun Chawalit, right? From Trainer Ben Knowledge Hub Facebook page. Kun Chawalit, Kun Patty. Okay, I can see your sentences. I have undergone tough situations studying a master's degree. Employees are required to undergo the layoff because of the economic issues. Passengers were required to undergo COVID-19 screening. Yes, okay. So if you want to interact with me, you gotta come over to Bangkok Post Learning Facebook page, right? Right now you're on my page. Okay, so I'm mostly reading the answers from Bangkok Post Learning. So come over, click the link, and it will take you here. Another one, Kun Sininad. Hey, welcome back. Also, good to have you back. The majority of my students will pass the exam next week. Ooh, because you are a good teacher, right? So I'm assuming you're a teacher. Kun Sinina said the majority of my students will pass the exam next week. Now, when you use next week, you don't need in. Okay, you don't need to have the word in. ไม่จำเป็นต้องใส่ in นะครับ ถ้าใช้ next หรือ last like next week next month next year next quarter last month last year last quarter ไม่ต้องใส่ in ข้างหน้าแล้วนะครับ because มี next อยู่แล้วไม่ต้องมี in that would be two prepositions right so you just need one right just anyways it's a common mistake by Thai people don't feel ashamed about that guys it doesn't change the meaning. People can understand this perfectly. But to make it super perfect, okay, you don't need the in there. Kun Gingan, oh, welcome back. The majority of patients in the hospital are foreigners. Wow, really good. Clap for her. Well done. Yes. คนไข้นะครับ patients guys say patients แปลว่าคนไข้นะครับ ในโรงพยาบาลส่วนใหญ่เป็นชาวต่างชาติ okay all right I'm gonna move on to the next and last one which is estimate right now I know in the article this word was used as a noun estimate right but in this case I am using it as a verb so okay estimate we estimate I think as a verb you say estimate as a noun you say estimate we estimate that yeah that sounds correct estimate right because it's a verb estimate okay guys just say estimate good as a noun will be estimate Anyways, I am going to teach you how to use estimate as a verb. So remember estimate it means ประมาณค่า right? So for example นักวิทยาศาสตร์ the scientists estimate the time at 2 hours scientist นะครับ scientist นักวิทยาศาสตร์เขาได้คาดคำนวณเวลานะครับ estimate ประมาณเขาประมาณค่าประมาณเวลาไว้ที่2ชั่วโมง so maybe they are thinking about the waiting time for the lab ต้องรอในห้อง lab กี่นานแค่ไหน so they estimate the time at 2 hours here we use at right estimate it comes together estimate at estimate what estimate the time right so we could change time to estimate the passengers ประมาณ passengers ประมาณจำนวนผู้โดยสาร estimate what else can we estimate the ความยาว length estimate the what else the weight น้ำหนัก right estimate อะไรได้อีก guys think about it so make a sentence just like this guys but change the subject from scientists to something else now I'm using this as plural so use it as plural okay so change this change the measurement change the numbers right go ahead and do that you could say the experts estimate estimate the crowds at 50,000 people อ่าผู้เชี่ยวชาญได้อ่าประมาณจำนวนคนในอัศจรรย์50,000 คน right so think about it change the subject right and change the measurement right you can use time weight passengers เป็นคนก็ได้นะครับ length um, oh I misspelled length GTH length and then put in the numbers here go ahead and do that guys okay let me read from Kun Momo first one the flight from Thailand to the USA estimates the time okay is estimated estimates the time at okay so this is different in my example เราให้เป็นคน scientist นะครับนักวิทยาศาสตร์เนี่ยเป็นคนประมาณเวลาใช่ไหม but this the flight มันไม่ใช่คนมันไม่ใช่คนที่เขาสามารถประมาณเวลาได้ so in this sentence the time from you can say the flight from Thailand to the USA is estimated at 12 hours you could say that all right again the flight from Thailand to the USA is estimated at 12 hours you have to use passive voice in this case เพราะว่า the flight นะมันไม่ใช่คนมันถูกกระทำ มันถูกกระทำมากกว่า okay so just make sure you think about if you want to use my example if you want to use my example you see my example scientist is the person who estimates the number right ใครเป็นผู้ถูกกระทำใช้เป็น verb ช่องที่1ได้ถ้าถูกกระทำต้องมี is am are นำหน้า verb แล้วก็บวกd เป็น verb ช่องที่3เข้าไป so I know it's a bit technical but yeah I'm just learning by observing okay but good job there Kun Momo now let's see Kun Panita's example I estimate the end of COVID-19 at 3 years ahead okay well 3 years ahead is a long time but I completely understand because there are many countries who are not very wealthy and it might take a long time for them to take care of the people yeah I think that is a good guess คุณเบนจมาศ the salesperson estimated the price at 2 million baht oh salesperson นักขายใช่ไหมครับ the salesperson ประมาณราคาไว้ที่ประมาณ2 ล้านบาท so it could be the car or the house or something like that cool good one คุณวิชัย I estimate the temperature I estimate the temperature at 40 degrees Celsius so switch and also put at okay remember I use scientists estimate the time at 2 hours I estimate the temperature at 40 degrees Celsius at this time but good job there good one Kun Kinkan the news reporter estimate 30,000 football fans at the stadium wow I love football so I like this okay so yeah a good size football stadium good one no problem Kun Panita thanks anyway okay guys anyone else no one else right no one else มีใครอีกไหมโอเคไม่มีแล้ว that's fine guys so last part of the show last part of the lesson let me remove this last part guys so in your opinion okay there's no right or no wrong it's just an opinion we don't judge each other is Thailand now ready for the full reopening? Is Thailand now really ready for the full reopening of the country? Yes or no, and provide your reasoning. Yes or no. What do you think? What do you think? I want to share you my opinion as well. So go ahead and do that. I want to know, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Yes or no? Simple. Yes, comment down below. No, we're not ready for that. Comment down below. What do you think? It's just an opinion. Kun Sinina said, I estimate the exam score of my students over the mean score next week. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's good. Means you're a good teacher, right? Students get it. Yeah, I like it. I like your example sentence. So, guys, is Thailand really ready for the full reopening? Well, this is tough, if you ask me. I'll tell you my answer later because I want to read you guys' answer. Kun Panita, I think not ready, but it's necessary. Otherwise, people will die because of no money, because of the lack of money and lack of income. Actually, Kun Panita, that's the exact answer that I was thinking. You just answered my opinion right there. We're not really ready, to be honest. We don't have enough people fully vaccinated, and it potentially could lead to another wave of COVID-19, and they would be back to the lockdown, and I don't know. But I get it also that the economy is suffering a lot, and that we need to do something about it, and so yeah, I completely agree with the idea. Kun Pum, no, we are not ready for that. Kun Martin, maybe a slightly higher level of vaccination exposure across the country first. But I hope so. Yes. Yeah, I mean, ideally, that is what we wish for, But yeah, that's the up to the administration above. Kun Kingan, no, the majority of the Thai people haven't been vaccinated. Yep, the majority. Oh, use the phrase, the majority of Thai people. There you go. Cool. No, because of the rate of the new fatality is still high. Yeah, because the rate of new fatalities is still high. How about that? Okay, if you want to use Kun Momo, if you want to use because of with the of, you need to have a noun phrase after that, right? Because of the high new fatality rate, you could say that. Or if you want to make use because the new fatality rate is still high. Yeah. By the way, guys, ถ้าไม่รู้จัก fatality means death, okay? So fatality rate is basically death rate, okay? The rate อัตราของผู้เสียชีวิต คุณวิชัย it doesn't matter, we have to reopen for economic reasons. Yes. We have no choice, basically. We have no choice. We have to reopen the country because of economic reasons. And like Kun Panita said earlier, many people would actually die from the lack of income. The rate of depression is probably at all-time high as well. Mickey said, give an emoji. Kun Martin, but a country where tourism is a major part, it is difficult not to open up. It is hard. It is a hard balance to get right. Yes. Yeah, Thailand's economy is is heavily dependent on the tourism industry, and therefore we cannot live without it. Basically, a lot of businesses have actually died during the COVID-19 lockdown, and it's gonna get worse if we don't reopen the country. I know that the risk is high, but I think most people would agree anyway that it's time to actually reopen the country, please. But just everybody get vaccinated. Bring the vaccines. Come on, bring the vaccines over, and so everybody could get vaccinated. Everybody in Thailand wants to get vaccinated. I think no, we're not ready. We don't have the potential countermeasures in case COVID comes to spread again. Yeah, we don't have countermeasures. Countermeasures เหมือนมาตรการแบบแก้ไขหรือตอบโต้หรือแก้สถานการณ์นะครับ we backup plan. We don't have the backup plan if COVID, the virus started to spread again. It's gonna go. Yeah. Yeah. Really good opinions. So I would conclude that most people say that no, we actually are not ready because the majority of us haven't been vaccinated. And at the same time, the majority of us would agree that we should reopen the country now to help boost the economy. And that is what's happening here in Thailand. So guys, thank you very much. I really enjoyed teaching you today. It was fun. And so be back next week, next Tuesday, same time, 4:30. Tell your friends about it too. We would like to grow the page, want to have as many people as possible. And it would be nice for you to share the video as well. Yeah, get the words out there. And don't forget to visit bangkokpost.com/learning to learn more English vocabulary words written by Kun Gary Boyle. And if you want to take my course, my courses Pronunciation Secrets and Fit English 365 ออกเสียงภาษาอังกฤษได้เป๊ะๆเรียนคำศัพท์เพิ่มเติมอุดช่องว่างระหว่างภาษาไทยและภาษาอังกฤษให้ได้เนียนเป๊ะแบบเจ้าของภาษา I have put the link in the description, so you can click on the link and it will take you to my website where you can read the details of the courses, and it would help support me as well, so that I can keep on continuing to provide you with some useful knowledge. And once again, guys, ขอบคุณมากครับ everybody ขอบคุณมากครับผมสนุกมากเลยขอบคุณทุกคนเลยครับ thanks คุณ Gary Boyle he said thanks Ben คุณ Martin said thanks Ben good stuff thank you trainer see you next week bye คุณ Momo thank you very muchคุณปณิตา thank you trainer Ben see you next time ขอบคุณทุกคนที่มา show up ใน trainer Ben knowledge hub page นะครับผมแม้ว่า trainer อาจจะตอบคำถามในนั้นไม่ได้นะครับผมแต่ก็ขอบคุณที่มา comment next time come to Bangkok Post Facebook Bangkok Post Learning Facebook page นะครับอย่าลืมนะyeah thanks คุณสัสิวานคุณเอื้อนชุมาโอเคนะครับผมใครยังไม่ได้ลงคอร์สเทรนเนอร์นะครับลงคอร์สด้วยนะครับผมอยากพูดภาษาอังกฤษได้เป๊ะนะครับต้องทำหลายอย่างเลยนะครับ เชื่อมเสียงเป็นเน้นพยางค์เน้นใจความสำคัญเมโลดี้เสียงขึ้นเสียงลงตรงไหนนะครับเทรนเนอร์สอนทุกอย่างเลยโอเคคุณปุ๋มขอบคุณมากครับผม thank you very much and see you next week bye guys